the first quarter of the year 2021, the Nigerian government banned cryptocurrency and all associated businesses around it. The big question now rose for businesses who depended on cryptocurrency to scale. What were they going to do? Young entrepreneurs, business owners, people doing the deeds in the cryptocurrency market were stunned, but the market never died. My name is Emeka and this is the Business Leader of the Week. You're watching DABA TV. On today's episode, on the Business Leader of the Week, we're talking to two of such entrepreneurs who survived a period like that, came up with an amazing product, and are here today to share their stories with us. We'll bring them to your screens, but first we'll go on a short break, and when we're right back, we'll bring you the details, the discourse, the time, and the fun. Stay with me. We'll be right back.
The world is changing. It is becoming more digital, and so is the future of our money. At Crypto Life Capital, we are helping you grow wealth by investing in digital currencies because we believe that digital currencies break down barriers and change the world economy. We have a team of experienced traders who are dedicated to helping your investment grow. We make investment easy and stress-free for you. Crypto Life Capital is Africa's first crypto asset portfolio investment and management platform committed to helping investors, individuals and institutions gain passive income and build long-term wealth through the crypto market. We provide exposure to price movements of a diversified mix of crypto assets, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and large and small cap innovative digital projects. Do you want to build wealth in crypto? Then invest in Crypto Life Capital today. It's time to go Crypto Life.
You're welcome back from that short break. This is still DABA TV and I am Emeka. Before we went on that short break, I talked about two entrepreneurs I'm bringing to your screens, owners of businesses, partners, brothers, and ones who survived the hard times in the Nigerian business space and are here to share their stories today. I'm talking about none other than Michael and Hope Bernard. These are guys who have actually learned the ropes in the cryptocurrency space, have decided to start up a business to solve a problem in cryptocurrency exchange, and are currently running a finance, and that is Zinari Finance Incorporated. I'm talking about the CEO and the CTO together, two brothers, and of course it's going to be a fun edition. Here they are, Bernard and Michael and Hope Bernard. Nice to have you on the show, guys.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm excited to have you both on the show. For one, the fact that you're brothers, you're business partners, and then you decided to come to DABA TV to share your story. It's an inspiring one, and it's one we believe that the audience really want to get a touch of and feel. Now, before we really go deep into the show, I'd like the audience to meet you directly from yourselves. So let us meet you. Tell them, who is Bernard Hope and Michael Bernard?
Okay, Bernard Hope. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've been into the crypto space for many years now. I got to know about Bitcoin in the year 2017, and it's really been a wonderful journey. And I'm the CEO of Zinari Finance Incorporated. I have learned a lot over the years, and at this point of my life, I think it's time we create something that's really solving problems, because it's one thing to complain about problems every day. You know, in Nigeria, everybody's always talking of problem, but
yeah.
Hope Bernard, also known as Hope the Solution. I'm the solution to my generation.
Beautiful. I can now see that is why a brand like Zinari Finance Incorporated is in existence. Now let's meet Michael Bernard.
Thank you. So I'm Michael Bernard, popularly pronounced Mikael C. Bernard. There's always a C in my name. So I'm an entrepreneur. I won't call myself a serial entrepreneur because I've been founding businesses for a long time. I started my first business at 17. I started as a palm kernel, seller. What I actually did was I lived in the village in Warview, Imo State.
Imo State.
Yeah. So I lived with my uncle. We lost our parents when we were 10.
Wow,
so
that's quite
basically,
early.
yeah, I lived with my uncle. So I would go around in the village. I'll meet families who process their palm fruit themselves. I'll buy their palm kernel. I would use a nutcracker to crack them, and then I'll sell.
So let's be practical. When you say nutcracker, was it automated?
Yeah, automated.
Automated nutcracker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I pay the nutcracker to crack it, and then I sell. So then, if I could get like in wheelbarrows, and then I could get like 10 or 15 wheelbarrows of palm kernel. I'll crack it. That would be like each wheelbarrow is about 4 custard containers.
Yeah.
So I buy the wheelbarrows at 400, but each custard container is 400 in the market. So then, by the time I sell, I'm making about 400% profit. So then there was my SS2, SS3. So I was a big boy on campus, you know.
Running
while
stuff.
other students are taking ice cream, I used to drink mineral. You know? Yeah, so I did that. Then I entered school. I studied the Media House, the first campus newspaper in UNEC, University of Nigeria. It was called Starbuster then. I interviewed both the SUG lecturers and even some political aspirants.
Yeah, yeah.
So from there, we moved on. I launched 24 Rents, a rentals company for hire.
Was it related to the media, or 24 Rent is an entirely new business?
It was entirely new.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I ran to my media as a club, a media club.
A media club, okay.
But 24 Rents was not like a business. I said, okay, let me build a tech company. I'd read a lot of tech books.
What's 24 Rent about?
So 24 Rents is an online platform that helps people hire things they need for an event online. So if you want to hire chairs, furniture, even talent like the decorators, the props, every single thing, flowers.
So you practically give the event life with 24 Rent?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you don't need to go around looking for where do I get this, where do I get this vendor. You just come on the platform, you get everything you need. So that's what I built with 24 Rents. I did 24 Rents. And it was from 24 Rents that we decided, okay. Then he was working on a platform called FizGang.
Okay.
So we decided, okay, since both of us have this same payment problem, why don't we launch a blockchain company that solves that problem?
Oh,
Then
you had an issue with 24 Rent.
Yeah.
About payment.
Yeah.
You know, prior to this particular session, you talked to me about trying to expand 24 Rent outside the shores of Nigeria.
Yes.
Which was where the payment issue really held you down. Can you elaborate on that part?
Okay, so when I launched 24 Rents, I launched 24 in 2019.
Yeah.
So between that 2019, I first of all built a network because it's a marketplace. I had to build a network, get the suppliers, people who rent all this stuff. So I got all across Nigeria. And I thought, since Nigeria doesn't really have much, why don't I consider Kenya? So I started getting people in Kenya. I held online event class focused on Kenya. I got a lot of people to sign up. You know, it was free, but you donate at the end of the academy to get a certificate.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of people to sign up, so many customers there. And so now I could integrate them to my platform and post their products. But how am I able to collect payment from people in Kenya? And how am I able to pay out money instantly to
the vendors?
Because the plan of 24 Rents is that you can rent something you need today. So you're planning an event this evening, you should be able to rent that in this evening. So I can pay the vendor too this same evening, so he can deliver to you.
Deliver, yeah.
But I couldn't do that because the existing platforms will tell you 24 hours payout. So we'll tell you for international payments is 7 days. So then one of my customers then, with Juliet, she said, what if we use crypto? So I said, okay, that is actually a better option.
Sensible, yeah.
So we tried crypto, we tried with coin payments. After some time, coin payments blocked Nigerians totally from using the platform. Then
So what year was this?
This
As at the
is
point when coin payment blocked Nigeria?
2019.
Or 2019?
Yeah,
Okay.
2019. So they blocked Nigerian totally. I had to be using VPN. But when you're using a VPN for receiving payment, it's risky. You could one day be
Anything
kicked
could
out.
happen, yeah.
So I moved to BitPay, but their KYC requirement was just too much, and the limit was $1,000. And an event, a single event, you're talking about like $2,000 because someone is only the 10th rental is about 500k in naira. So you're checking. So it wasn't practical. So at the end of the day, I decided, since this is a problem I'm facing, paying these people, and I've lived in Alaba, helping people to also transfer.
You mean Alaba International?
Alaba International.
Yeah.
Website. So I felt crypto could actually solve this once and for all.
Yeah.
So let's build something that could solve this problem that I had. And that was how we came about building Zenari.
Beautiful. So you did not just start business with Zinari. There's been the Pankannel business that had no name,
Yeah.
You mentioned being into school and running a media house. I mean, it's more like a club.
Yeah.
And then you grew from there into running 24 Rent, where you manage events.
Yeah.
And then because you had a problem with payment at the point of expanding,
Yeah.
you had to now bring in the crypto as a solution to solve payment issues. So
Yes.
that was some growth for you. Now, the crypto solution you brought was what you termed Zinari.
Yes.
So what does Zinari do exactly? Today, what is the problem Zinari is solving? What does Zinari do? What is Zinari?
Okay, so first of all, the meaning of Zinari means gold
Gold.
Yeah.
What language?
in Hausa.
Hausa language.
Yes.
Okay.
So Zinari is actually built to create use cases for the blockchain.
Okay.
What we do is we use cryptocurrencies to solve corporate problems that you face in your business, problems that you have every day. Most of the problems we solve the problem of payment. How do you receive payment, especially cross-border payments?
Across countries.
Across countries, even within Africa here is a big problem sending money from here to Benin Republic.
True.
So with crypto, we are trying to bypass all those regulations, all those limits, and help people do these things instantly. No middleman, no wait time. Also, we want to solve the problem of saving. One thing, a business should always be able to save. In as much as you are making profits, you save when business is booming. And if you are saving in Naira, let's say I'm earning money from my event rental business, and I'm saving my money in Naira. Maybe if that chair I'm renting out spoils, how am I able to pay for a new order from China? Because my Naira now, in the next 1 year, would have devalued by.
Yeah, it will depreciate
Right.
over time.
So with crypto, we're also offering businesses that ability to save, in crypto. They can save in dollars and earn their rewards in Zinax. That is one of our tokens.
Oh,
So-
Zinari has a token.
Yeah, Zinari has
Has
two
a token.
tokens.
Two tokens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
two
just
tokens.
mentioned one, Zinax.
Zinari and Zinax.
And Zinax. Okay.
So Zinari is a native token for payment,
For payment.
and Zinax is the reward token for DeFi and governance.
Great, interesting. Now that's quite a transition and growth and a good problem to solve for a business person. You know, I've always said that true businesses are seen by the problems they solve, and you actually started solving your problem, or you created a business from solving the problem you had. And as well, there are millions of entrepreneurs out there who are having similar problems, and of course, are going to jump on this. This brings me to the next question: how easy was it for you to start Zinari and build Zinari? How easy?
Wow, they say nothing good
Comes easy.
comes easy. That's the word. So it wasn't easy because we thought of this together, and the funds were not really there. We had to bootstrap the company. We registered it in the United States of America.
Oh, it's registered in the US.
Yeah, and it's a corporation. So we registered this, and knowing fully well that in Nigeria, it's not really easy to get people to buy into your vision or your idea if you don't have
True.
money. If you don't have money and you don't have a name, people will disregard you. They will not put you in high esteem. So what we did was we put in a lot of work, and we got our community to understand and believe in us. We didn't first start raising money. We first looked out for people who have the same vision that we have. We looked out for people who are ready to solve problems like us. So we first started with our Telegram group. We raised our community, organized our airdrop for our first token, Zinary, and that was last year. And fortunately for us, we were able to get approved on BSC scan because the token is a BP20 token.
Okay.
So we got approved on BSC scan, and before we knew it, we were on CoinMarketCap.
Wow, interesting.
And before we knew it, our community started growing. We did our first IDO. We were able to raise about $100,000, and that was without the help of any major investor, just the community.
Just the community.
Yeah.
You talk about the community being on Telegram. What is the strength of your Telegram community right now?
Now we have over 28,000 Telegram
28,000
active users.
Active users.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
these users are not from one part of the
Country.
country. They are from different parts of the world.
Different parts of the world.
Absolutely. So it's gone from our own personal idea to a project of the world. So Zinari is a global project.
Interesting.
So it wasn't easy right from the beginning, and presently it's not still easy because we started with as low as 4 B&B. This is one person's portfolio. This is one person's, what someone uses to trade every day. This is what we used to start a company. So those watching this right now, they will look at their wallet and they will know that what I have in my hand, I can use it to start a global brand.
That's true. Very correct.
So we are also motivating people. You could do it. You could come up with something that would solve the world's problem.
Very interesting. Very true. Now, when Michael was talking, Michael mentioned some of the problems Zinari is trying to solve, and one part that interests me is where you said you want to create a use case for cryptocurrency and projects and all that. And at some point you mentioned something like NFTs or something.
Yeah.
Can you expatiate on that?
Okay, so I think a lot of people might not know what an NFT is.
Yeah.
For the sake of those who don't know what an NFT, the full meaning of NFT is non-fungible token.
Yeah.
So in layman's English, I don't want to speak like a blockchain person. In layman's English, if you build and if you host an asset on the blockchain, a fungible asset, a unique asset on the blockchain is an NFT. The blockchain, see the blockchain like the internet. If I upload my song to the internet, is a file on the internet, right? So if you upload your song to the blockchain, it's an NFT on the blockchain. If I upload a picture on the blockchain, it's an NFT. So currently, the way the NFT market works is, you look at this art or this collectible or this item, you buy it, and then you have to look for someone who you will sell that NFT to. So there's no liquidity. You can't instantly sell it. You have to find someone who likes that art or that image or that file as much as you like. To be able to
patronize or buy
it.
Yeah.
So you will see people who would buy NFTs. There was an NFT we bought. I think we bought the NFT for about $1,000. And we could never find anybody to buy for $50. No, the NFT had trading history. Turned out the person who had it before was probably just flipping it. Sometimes you get into a new NFT project, in less than 1 week, the floor price is almost at zero.
Yeah.
So we saw that this can't continue. If NFTs are to survive, something has to be done. You understand? You cannot keep NFTs without liquidity. Liquidity is a flaw in a way. That's a discussion for another day.
True.
But for NFTs to actually survive and not just be overpriced pictures, there has to be something more.
I like that part.
So,
overpriced pictures.
Yeah. So we came up with the concept of asset-backed NFTs. Now, when we say asset-backed, you might feel just artwork. No, money-backed NFTs that are backed with liquidity.
Yeah.
So what we did was, for each of our NFTs, the NFTs are launching probably next month. We are building the community for it.
Yeah.
So the platform is already ready, contracts are ready. We just want the community to be ready before we launch them. So the NFTs are built on a standard. We have the 0.5 Zina, 1 Zina, 2 Zina, like a currency.
What's the Zina worth now?
So a Zina, are you talking about Zina as the currency or the NFT?
The currency.
Okay, Zina as the currency is worth about 0.4 zeros, 0.4 zeros and 3.
3, okay.
Yeah. So
that's in dollars.
In dollars.
Yeah, in dollars.
So, but for this Zina, the NFT's name is Zina with an R.
Yeah.
So for the Zina, each Zina is a gram of gold.
Okay.
So if you get an NFT that is weighting 5 Zina, that means 5 grams.
5 grams of gold.
That's what is the liquidity backing it. So each NFT is backed with liquidity. The liquidity is provided at minting. When you mint, we back up with that money, as liquidity. To it into liquidity to back it up there. So anytime you need a loan, instant loan, you deposit it into our treasury and we instantly give you a loan up to 80% of what you bought it for. When you repay the loan, we add the money back to liquidity and the liquidity increases. So the more the NFTs are flipped, the more we get royalties, the more the liquidity increases. So it can go from at least 90%, it can go up to 200% of what you minted, 300%. So that means the price of the NFTs can grow. Cool. And the NFT also, you can stake it on our staking pools and earn passive income.
And earn rewards. Yeah.
So, and not just that, we want to also build a sort of, not a metaverse, but gaming.
Okay.
So those NFTs can have more use cases apart from just making passive income from it. So it could serve as a view game currency. When you have a view game currency that is backed by something, if you are playing the game, you know how much you are actually making. So not just earning some NFTs that don't have a real price. But you
so
know
these NFTs have real prices and use cases.
Yes, and use cases.
Beautiful.
So we want to change the way we see it as we are building the Theta. What Theta did for the blockchain enabled you to trade and have price of tokens. Because without Theta, Bitcoin will not have a price.
True.
BNB will not have a price.
True.
So that's what we want to do
for NFTs.
We want to build it. It will have, but this time around, not dollar backed. We don't want anything that is government backed. We want it to be decentralized. So gold backed NFTs, backed with real blockchain tokens.
Like, wow, beautiful. That's a smart one from Zinari Finance Incorporated. You're still watching DABA TV. My name is Emeka, and this is the business leader of the week. We're going to go on this short break, and when we're back from the short break, we're going to discuss what challenges Michael and Hope Bernard has been facing with running Zinari Finance Incorporated and how they've been dealing with those challenges. Interestingly, the future of Zinari Finance Incorporated is also going to be discussed, and also they're also going to share with us some of the stories that will interest you to hear about a brand like Zinari. Now, we're going to go on this short break, and when we come back, we'll do this chit chat and enjoy the time. Stay with me, we'll be right back. Welcome back from that short break. This is still DABA TV. My name is Emeka Eze. I've been having fun with Michael and Hope Bernard, the CEO and CTO at let me get here you say that. I really want to get you people pronounce that because you said Zinary. It's difficult for me to believe that's Hausa. You know, when you mentioned Zinary, say it's Hausa. I was shocked. Like Zinary, Hausa for gold. Interested. So let me hear you guys say that. Zinari. I call it Zinary. Sorry about that. So Zinari, right? Zinari. Zinari Finance Incorporated. And they've been telling us how building a brand like Zinari, which is solving practical problems in the cryptocurrency space, have been changing the lives of people. Thank you so much for the time. So before we went on that short break, I said we're going to talk about the major challenges you're facing and then how you have been able to tackle those challenges to guarantee customer satisfaction. I mean, you talked about a lot, the products you have on ground, how you wish to satisfy customers. You can't do that without facing challenges. What are the major challenges you're facing?
Okay, we all know that fiat is a major challenge in quotes to crypto because many people today they trade crypto for fiat, but Satoshi Nakamoto did not make Bitcoin just so that you would buy Bitcoin and when it rises you sell it off. No, he was creating a global currency. So I should be able to buy my shirts in Bitcoin. So the first challenge I would say we faced is licensing and regulations. You know, so when we started the project, the Nigerian government had not yet banned banks from using cryptocurrency. So then people could easily purchase with fiat and then carry out their normal transactions. But along the line, we see what they did and how it affected the crypto space. So the number one challenge we faced is licensing, getting licensed to operate as a business, especially when you know you have to touch fiat. And what we had to do is to avoid anything that has to do with fiat. So we are purely decentralized. The second challenges we faced is community management. You know, we have to manage our community. You know, there are a lot of weak hands. So many people that are there to buy today and sell tomorrow. Once they see one small green candle,
they sell off.
They sell off.
And that can affect the business.
You're not encouraging the founders, you know. And many people don't want to know, they don't want to know what's really happening with the project, you know. Some people will just see, it's rising, let me buy, or it's still low, let me buy, so that once it rises, I will sell off. They don't really want to be part of the project, know what these people are really building. You get, and so with regards to that, what we did is to educate our community.
Nice.
We spent a lot of time educating them. We bring out time to organize voice sessions, live sessions, tell them, see where Zinari is going.
Yeah.
Zinari is not here for buy and dump. It's no shit coin.
They call it pump and dump.
Pump and dump. So that's what we do. Like, we get them to know, see where we're going, see what we've done, see what we are doing. You know, so people get to hold for long term. And it's amazing that we have people that have bought millions of Zinari and they've not sold since the inception of this coin. These people can take a knife for Zinari project. So that's the kind of community we have, and that's the kind of community we've grown. So, as I said, licensing, community management, then fundraising has also been a major challenge, because most people, they look at the team, or they look at who are those you've entered into partnership with before they would say, okay, let me have my money, you know? So it's been a challenge knowing that we bootstrapped this business from Alaba International Market.
Oh, sorry to cut you. For those of you who don't know the meaning of bootstrap, they've been running the business on their own cash. Nobody's money is attached to it. They've been trying to make the business survive with their own money in a system like the Nigerian system. But I'm still going to get to the part where I ask you what it feels like running business in Nigeria. But let's finish off with your challenges. So,
knowing fully well that there is no partner yet, you know, and many people will be like, okay, who are this? Who is this young man? Who are these people? But we didn't hide our identity. You know, many crypto projects, you will never see the founders. You will never see the founders. So we are ready to risk it and come out and say, this is us. This is what we're doing. Yeah, in as much as sometimes when there's a dip, people come at us directly, you know, but we are ready to do it. It's a sacrifice we've made to solve these problems, and that's what we stand for. But all these challenges are stepping stones for us, because we are here for the long term. We are here for the long time, and the crypto community is yet to see what we can offer. What we've already offered, many projects have not achieved it. Many projects have not achieved it. Currently, we have our payment gateway, we have our staking pools, we have our farming pools. We have so much more that we can offer to the crypto community, and we are already offering that. Yeah,
of course, the future of Zenari will be discussed as this conversation goes on. So with the confidence in which you are talking about Zenari, and at some point you even say we're here for the long term, I want to ask, was it that there was no point in time where you actually felt like quitting? And if there was, I mean, what kept you going?
Actually, there was a particular time, you know, because we work more than 12 hours every day. And it got to a point, our effort was not really translating, you know? And we even launched before Wakanda, you know? We were there before Wakanda, you know, and we really saw how far Wakanda, you know, was able to raise about $1 million or so. So we were like,
that could be discouraging.
We were like, these guys are just boo boo boo. But man, we just had to know that everybody has their own time, and we really celebrate with them, and we really appreciate the fact that Africa could come up with such a project like Wakanda, you know, and that alone also kept us saying, gave us the strong and firm resolution to continue what we're doing, knowing that there's light at the end of the tunnel. There was a time our liquidity was very low, you know, before we launched on CoinMarketCap, you know, and we had less than $1,000 left in liquidity for a project.
For an entire project?
For an entire project. We had less than $1,000, and I was like, all my crypto portfolio was converted to USDT. BUSD rather, and it was put into the liquidity pool. Like, we put in everything we had into the liquidity pool.
I'm not surprised. That's what founders do.
So, like, so only to wake up one morning and we found out that CoinMarketCap had listed us. Immediately we were listed on CoinMarketCap, people started investing, and the liquidity went up.
And back up.
So that has been our story. And recently we were just listed on CoinGecko.
Interesting.
That was last month. And we are currently on 4 exchanges, and we are making progress.
Beautiful. You see, it's the progress that is more like the fuel, the boost for you to keep going.
Yeah.
Every businesses have that times where they feel down, and that's why I like asking most of my guests on the business leader, what are your challenges? How did you deal with them? Did you feel like quitting at any time? Because the truth is, if there was any leader who started off and quit along the line, I mean, at the first place, we wouldn't be here talking about your business. But that doesn't also mean or resonate through the fact that it is every business you start that will scale. I mean, still, I would also keep saying that, you know, we actually do stuff, and when we are successful, we are successful. But when it's not successful, we learn. We don't consider it a failure. Yeah. It's a learning process. So if you're out there, you're a young businessman, businesswoman, an aspiring entrepreneur, you're looking to get your business out there and succeed at it, come on, start. You know, nobody gets it all figured out from the beginning. Start from somewhere and keep going. And if you think that, oh, I'm not a business person, I need to learn a skill, get successful, get great at doing something, visit www.daba.school. There are a list of courses out there you can take to learn a skill that will equip you for success and make great impact. I'm talking trade and make money, affiliate marketing, crypto, UI, UX design, graphics design, there is drone piloting, cake baking, video editing, WhatsApp monetization, YouTube monetization, and the host of all those other courses you can take. Think about them, but the most important thing for you to do right now is start. At least Michael and Hope, I'm having fun talking to you guys, and I've gotten to the point where I get to ask you a very, very obviously, how do I put it, a controversial question, kind of. How is it like I've been imagining, I like to ask everybody that, how is it like running business in a place as, should I say, hostile as Nigeria? In a space like Nigeria, how?
Okay. The thing is, we are Nigerians. We were born here. Yeah. Our dad was a businessman.
You're going to tell us the flip side, the good side, the bad side of doing business here.
Our dad was business.
Yeah.
From my father's side, is business also.
Good.
You know, very successful business. So I understood what business was like in Nigeria. You know, we understood we had no other option after we lost our parents to start hustling. So the thing with Nigeria is this: Nigeria is very tough and hostile. You know, you have to build the infrastructure. If your business requires electricity, you pay. You provide it. Electricity. Sometimes you will not see talent that can build what you want to build. You have to get people, train them to be able to actually do what you want.
True. Yeah. I'm with you on that.
You have a lot of issues with licensing. You know, the cost to get a license, a fintech license in Nigeria is up to $2 million. You know, 1.7 billions of naira. But to get a license in US is $5,000. Get a license in Estonia is $15,000. So if you compare, you are paying way more for a smaller market.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of it, Nigeria is very tough from the regulatory aspect. If the regulators could be business people and not career civil servants, if business people actually make regulations, I think they would be able to circumvent most of this.
Because they understand exactly what it feels like here.
But when a career person who only sat in the office, no insults to anybody, but if you haven't really built in that space, if you have not
exactly know.
Yeah, you should not regulate crypto. If you have not built a crypto company, you should not talk about regulating crypto because you don't even understand what people face. But on the flip side of it, Nigeria is actually good because, let's say for tech community in Nigeria is small. So if you are going to network in Nigerian tech space, all you need to do is to get a bit popular and you find things easier at the top. Also, the cost of marketing in Nigeria is lower. You know, if you are paying a foreign influencer, you're talking about $20,000, $40,000, you know, $100,000. You know, I talked to an influencer on our NFT project, a US influencer. I said $100,000. You know, that is like a Nigerian sit round.
I'm telling you.
You know, just for a 2-minute ad.
Are you serious right now?
But in Nigeria, you could spend, $1,000 on an advert, and you'd be like a big.
You get the result, yeah.
So, in as much as we don't have the spending power, but if you are looking for the initial customers, if you are looking for your first 10,000 customers, 1,000 customers,
You'll get it here.
at cheap customer acquisition cost, you'll get it in Nigeria. So Nigeria offers you that luxury to easily scale. And then, if you are a global thinker, you get the first initial 1,000 people in Nigeria. Then use that, if you can work it out in Nigeria and it works, that means you can work any other place. You now move that to get people from across the world. The way we see Zinari, we don't limit our thinking to the Nigerian market.
It's a
We
global
look at the
market.
Nigerian market as the sandbox, and then we will build for other markets. You know, Asia, we have most of our investors are from Asia. Our highest user base for our platform is India. So Asia, India, we look at Kenya, we look at other countries more than we look at
That's
Nigeria.
really global.
Yeah, but we know that Nigeria also has gold. Nigeria is where you can see whether this thing people are actually willing. If a Nigerian brings out his 1,000 to pay for something, that means that that thing is really, really important. Because 1,000 to a Nigerian is very big money. So if he brings out his 1,000 naira and gives you to invest, that means someone in US can bring out $1,000 and invest in that.
Let me officially tell you now, contact Michael Bernard for some business analytics if you need them. And of course, you're talking to someone officially who has not just seen but tested the grounds in the business space in Nigeria and can categorically tell you how friendly it is to do business here and what are the, on the flip side, what are the back, how do I put it, the difficulties would face doing business in a place like Nigeria. That is great analysis, Michael, and I really appreciate that. And if leveraging on that, you can actually successfully scale a business like Zenari here in Nigeria. Now, tell us about the future of Zenari. Is there something that the community, your audience should be expecting to come up in the nearest future? Let's hear about it.
Okay, so the Zinari white paper, we have edited the white paper twice.
Okay.
Because we have finished the first ones we wrote. We have finished building out the payment gateway, blah, blah, blah. So now we want to re-edit and put the next phase of Zenari.
Yeah.
That is white paper 2.0. So for Zenari, we have about 4 key things which we are working on currently. Most of them are in sandbox.
Okay.
You know, I already have the designs, so I've seen the old designs. So the first of them is, we are working on a Zenari blockchain.
Okay.
Blockchain. So we want to build our own blockchain. I know in Nigeria we have Zuga chain, we have Odua coin, but those chains didn't scale because people could not build on it. You know, and it was more of just a repetition of what was there, like a Ethereum version. So what we want to do with Zinari chain is we want to build a new system of blockchain, hyper security and hyper liquidity. The security aspect of it means that the aspect of rock pools, because if you are building for Africa, you have to consider rock pooling. Each token which is minted on our blockchain would come with security deposits. The founders have to deposit something for security. If you are adding tax, there should be something for the security deposit. If you ever rock pool the project and the holders of the token vote that you rock pooled, the security deposit contract automatically distributes that security deposit to all the holders. It's sort of like your NDIC for banking. So like your liquidity backing, not the liquidity itself, but
yes, a backing
security
for
each token. And then before you mint token, there will be criteria. Not everybody will be able to just mint token. You know, there will be some technical criteria for you to mint token. So we'll vet who mints tokens on the platform. NFTs on our platform will be asset backed, 100% asset
Yeah, like
backed.
you initially mentioned.
Yeah, and then our pricing will not be with dollars. We are going to go off fiat standard totally. So like if you open your BSC scan, you see BSC price in dollars. In our own version, you see it in Zinar, and in Zinar standard is gram of gold. So you know the amount of gold backing for each project, the amount of gold backing on the tax and the fees. So that way we want to make it as interoperable with other chains as possible. It's going to be Ethereum based blockchain, but it's going to be hyper secure. You know, things like there are some issues we have on the ERC 721 contract. A lot of people will not know this. You know, on the ERC 721 contract, there are things like slip minting. Slip minting is a feature that means, let's say DABA mints an NFT. Somebody else could mint that NFT in the name of DABA. I'm not even talking about minting the fake version. Somebody else, a very technical person, could mint an NFT in the name of DABA. And if you go on BSC scan, it will be as if DABA minted the NFT.
Okay.
So that is a problem on the standard. That's why they upgraded the standard. You know. But with our own, we have looked at that problem critically. What could be done to solve? And the only way it could be solved is if these NFTs are backed with assets, and then those assets are easily trackable. So you track the asset. We use APIs to track these asset locations, and you know if this NFT is actually tagged to the asset. So it's not just ownership. It now becomes like a receipt. So you're looking at NFTs not as the item, but as a receipt of an item.
Good.
Unlike ERC, where they look at the NFT as the item. To us, the NFT is a receipt.
That truly makes it a non-fungible token.
Yes, a non-fungible. So that's what we're working on, the blockchain part of it. Then secondly, we have the Zidemia Academy, which is coming up soon. So it's not like where you come to learn crypto trading. We're not going to teach you how to trade crypto. We are going to teach you about crypto technology from a builder's point of view. So think of it like your YC startup school.
Oh, yeah. So your students are not people who are your students are builders. Your students, your clients, your potential clients are people who are ready to start a business, start a company. So you are teaching them based on your own experience, based on the fact that you have been in the game.
Yes. So we teach them how to build crypto projects and how to stay long in crypto projects. We don't just build, at times we also invest in very, very early stage projects. If I say a project, say a founder who is ready to work 15 hours a day, 18 hours a day sometimes. Because in blockchain, you sleep by 2, you wake up by 6 a.m.
Honestly, I know that.
So if we see people like that, we are willing to also back. So that's what we want to teach people, how to be co-investors in projects and how to build. So that's what the academy is going to be, certification academy. So when you are done with our academy, we also give courses like blockchain development and others. When you are done with the academy, we'll give you a certificate. A certificate to be an NFT too. So you can always brandish it on your blockchain, whatever. So when you are done with the certificate, we have a platform called FixGang. It's a freelance platform for hiring developers, getting talent and the rest. We'll list you on FixGang. And when we launch our blockchain, you will get access to building a project on our blockchain.
Good.
So like I said, we'll vet people who build on our blockchain. We don't want anybody to just come and
build something.
In as much as it's decentralized, but there should be a level of knowledge which you qualify to
help you be a builder on the platform.
So that's the second one. Then the NFT project, like I said before, the NFT project is like one of our biggest projects this year. So if you can check it up, nft.zinax.org.
Zinax spelled ZINAX.
Yes.
.com.
.org.
O-R-G. Okay.
So nft.zina.org. So like I said, it's asset-backed NFT. So the NFTs, you can use it to access instant loan. I would integrate it to our payment gateway too. So when you receive payments, you could actually invest in that NFT, like the NFT as collateral, and you can access overdrafts for your business and other loans for your business. So those our NFTs are going to be asset-backed. You can instantly flip it for cash. You don't need to be looking for someone to sell. Nothing like this. Everybody will know the value of each of these NFT. It's going to be like land, a bit like land. Not real estate, I won't say real estate, like land. You know the price of the average range of a piece of land in Lekki. It does not have an exact price, but each bit of land in Lekki has a range.
Price range,
Yeah, so it's not just, this person cannot be selling the same NFT collection for $10 million. You sell your own for $1,000. It doesn't all go well. I see NFTs that are batch, multiple NFTs like iPhones. You have an iPhone, I have an iPhone 13. In as much as the content is different, if you are selling your iPhone, you should be able to sell at a similar rate to what I sell. So there should be like a market. The market should
synchronize.
So that's what we want to do with the NFTs. It's not going to be a standard. It's not a stable coin NFT. It has the range of what you should be selling this NFT for. So and then finally the Zinax platform. So we launched Zinax in beta mode. We launched Zinax the first beta mode November. Then alpha mode in November, then we launched the beta in January, right? I think January or December. So we launched Zinax and we are being
as we speak, people are making money from Zinax.
Oh, tell me about Zinax. I want to make money.
Zinax is about staking. It's not about staking. It's alternative to trading.
Oh, okay.
So how can you make money from crypto without having to sell and buy?
Without selling your coin.
So Zinax, we want to build it in a way that you don't have to look at the chart.
Do you want to build it, or you are building, or it's already
built? It's already built.
It's already built.
We are already built. So we'll just add some extra features to Zinax. So with Zinax, what we are doing with Zinax, or what we have done with Zinax is, you can stake your Zenari tokens, you can stake your BUSD, you can stake your BNB, and you earn the rewards in Zinax. Zinax itself is a token listed on CoinMarketCap too, and tagged on other exchanges. So with Zinax is like the reward token, and is a decentralized autonomous organization.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you
Instead
can
of
stake-
leaving your tokens in your wallet,
yeah,
let them just lie fallow there.
yeah,
You put them in our staking pools, and we'll be paying you for
Holding and staking
for keeping those coins, and you can take them anytime you want.
anytime you want.
Some
Great.
people make as much as $100 a month, a day. Sorry, on Zinax. No, depending on the amount of tokens you put, is the amount you put in your share of pool that determines your reward. So in a day, we generate up to $2,000, in rewards for people currently, depending on the price of Zinax token. So if the price of Zinax token goes up, the reward that you get per day.
I have a friend that bought Zinari, and he hasn't sold his coin. He just staked it in the Zinax platform, and he has made over $3,000 so far. And his reward is coming in Zinax. He has not sold the coin he bought. The Zinari he bought, he has not sold it. He still has it, but the Zinax is paying him for having Zinari.
That's beautiful.
And he stakes the Zinax, he'll still earn for staking the Zinax again. So what we are going to do with Zinax now is we are adding auto compounding. So if you earn rewards, you don't want to harvest your reward, we will invest your reward for you automatically, and it adds to your pool. Then we will add affiliates. So if you refer someone to stake, you earn rewards. We are launching an IDO for Zinax on the 21st of March. The IDO comes with 15% off the market price. It's like a seed sale.
Yeah.
15% off the market price and 10% affiliate commission. So if you refer someone to partake in the IDO or refer someone to buy into Zinax, you get the commission, and also the person gets 15% off the market price. The funds from that goes into liquidity. Will boost the liquidity backing of Zinax, so that when people are making this reward, because if they make reward, they are going to sell at some point. So they way larger liquidity backing for Zinax. And Zinax is limited. It has a max supply of 50 million. Currently, what is minted is only 3 million.
Okay.
Out of the 3 million minted, about 500,000 is burnt. Some are burnt, some are locked up in the contract address. So that means that Zinax has maximum. Each year, only 3 million is minted. Each year, 3 million. So it will take 15 years for it to reach the maximum supply. So that means you're talking of a coin that has a limited cap. And the market cap of this coin is even less than 500K at the moment. So we kept the market cap low, so everyone can enter. So by the time you now enter and the coin start minting and you start getting, by the time it goes to, let's say, $2 million market cap or $10 million market cap, which is very easy for a coin to get $10 million market cap. I'm talking of you getting about 20x on your money, because you got it at a 500K market cap. I was looking at the coin grow to like 10 million market cap. If we go to a 100 million market cap,
that's even more money.
That's even more money. So we want these projects to go. We don't want to give overhyped valuations. We prefer the valuations to be realistic as possible. Let us see that these valuations grow, like in a bootstrapped way, not just we start with 70 million market cap, then it falls down to 1 million. It's better we start from 500K and grow it up to 70 million.
You see, what you are just explained now begs for a question. These are milestones. These are projects you've started and are also yet to complete some of them.
Yeah.
Do you share these milestones with your community?
Yes.
So they are aware that you have these projects coming, and it's a good way to actually keep it transparent to them. And that's a very beautiful one. So we're gradually coming to the end of this session. But I'm going to ask one more question. This one is not to be answered by any one of you, but both of you will take this one personally. So this one is, how has playing in the crypto space changed your lives? I'm going to hear from Hope, and I'm going to hear from Michael.
Wow. I don't really want to be emotional right now, but I'm what I am today because of crypto.
True.
Many people that know me before and people that know me presently, they know that a lot has changed. Because I started trading, as I said earlier on, way back 2017. I was still in the university, 300 level, Federal University of Technology, Owerri. And then I tell people about Bitcoin, I tell people about crypto, but many people were calling me scam. They said Bitcoin. They will say money where you know if you spend.
Where you know if you see.
Where you know if you see, And I was just strong-willed and focused on the crypto mentality, you know, and I held on. I was able to get Dogecoin when it was actually worthless. So I had lots of Dogecoin in millions, more than over 50 million Dogecoin then. And I was buying Bitcoin. But unfortunately, what happened with Cryptopia happened, and Cryptopia was as big as Binance then, you know. So they even dash us Dogecoin for free. If I chat with somebody, they will just dash you 10 million Dogecoin. Today, one Dogecoin is about 100 Naira if you use Naira to go. Dashing us coins then, Litecoin, dashing us all these coins then, you know. And what happened with Cryptopia happened. Many people lost their fundings because the exchange was hacked. And I almost gave up on crypto. It's not I actually gave up on crypto because it was very, very heartbreaking for me. I had to start life afresh. And in the year 2021, I got some funds and I asked myself, what could I actually invest in with these funds? And the only thing I could think of is to start again, you know. I had to invest in a coin called Pundi X. So Pundi X gave me my first 10x. And it was the funds we majorly used to start Zinary. And look where we've gone to today. Crypto has actually changed my life and that of my family, you know. As he said earlier on, we lost our parents at a very young age. You know, at 13, I was already feeding myself and also supporting my younger ones. But crypto made everything better for us. Crypto is the light that came into my family.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, in a case like that, this is where you say some people would, in the crypto space, experience what they call life-changing gains.
Yeah.
Whereas on the spot, one morning you wake up and see that one investment has shot up. Everything is
to
on
the moon.
Exactly, that's
to
the
the
power.
moon.
That's the power of crypto.
Yeah.
So for you, Michael, how has crypto changed your life?
Wow.
He didn't believe in crypto before.
So this is the thing.
And he even sounds like the one who is now soaked more into the crypto thing.
My transformation was big. See the thing here.
Seriously.
I am more of academic. I'm nerdy.
Yeah.
In a way. I'm nerdy, I'm sociable. The real me is more nerdy.
Yeah, true.
So I study a lot. I spend most of my time reading, analyzing history, or whatever. So I first of all heard of crypto 2014. I saw Dodge on Reddit. There was a bot called Dodge Tip Bot. So if you talk on Reddit on the community, then they dash you. But then I didn't even know what was a crypto exchange. So how am I going to? It was like me getting coins from a game. So what is the sense of this, you know, Dodge coin? It was later when Elon Musk now said Dodge, and I said Dodge coin. And I went back to my edit and I saw that as at then I was, you know, using that Dodge Tip Bot. So I knew about crypto, but I was like, this thing is not regulated. You know, there's no government backing this. They could disappear with your money. No founder. Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Nobody knows. So I'm off it. I went to be doing IQ options, binary option. So then he was talking about crypto. Then I think he got into one they call TBC.
Yeah.
TBC. We all did.
So let me tell you a very funny thing. I even gave him money, my school fees, to invest in TBC. And then TBC ran with the money. So I lost, I had like 6 missing scripts because I couldn't pay that school fees because of that. So I was like, it's over between anything.
Yeah, crypto. You know,
you understand?
They call it breakfast. So you got your first breakfast from crypto.
Yeah. So I was monitoring the markets. You know, I read a lot. So I was checking everything. Checking Bitcoin goes to 3,000. I'm like, I'm not interested. You know, my friend was telling me, leave this Forex, I'll come to crypto. I was like, no. Then later I got my own Forex breakfast. You know, I realized that.
They served you double.
Yeah, this thing.
One in crypto, one in Forex.
One in Forex. So I now like, okay, let me move to real life Forex, not online trading. You know, that's why I said trading, anything trading, I stopped it. I prefer to let me be in control of my destiny.
Of the
because
money.
in trading, you are not in control of your destiny. You are the mercy of the market. But if I'm buying real dollars, I'm sending money for people, I am the owner of the dollar. Any day I want to sell it, I sell it. Any day I don't want to sell, I don't sell. So I went back to normal business. So at a point, then he brought Spundi X, and I was like, okay. I listened to him talk about them. It was very, very wonderful idea. Money, cross-border money transfer, they had POS, everything. So I also got into the Spundi X and made real money from Spundi X. And I was like, wow, that means, there's really something here. So I got back to thinking about crypto. I started looking at the use cases. What can I actually do with this crypto? So when my business people were talking about receiving payments in crypto, I saw it at yes, this is a real opportunity. I tried it. People were able to pay. Then we had the pandemic, so we could no longer deliver rentals, in Kenya or anywhere because there was total lockdown. So we started an online event planning course to survive the pandemic. And that helped me sell my course in both India and different countries. People were buying my course from different countries. It was a WhatsApp class. I didn't even use a website, a WhatsApp class. I just come and drop the course content. People were buying the course and paying me in crypto. Then I didn't even know how to use Binance P2P, so I'll send it to him to help me and swap it. I knew about the blockchain, but I wasn't going to invest in it. So when I saw the use case that people could actually pay me with this thing instantly, no go to bank, sign document, this one, that one, I decided to go back in. And I didn't regret it. I never regretted going back to crypto. I spent a lot of my money putting into crypto, the building aspect of it, because I like building. I invested my money in crypto. I bought coins, and when I buy a coin, I don't check the chart. I just buy and I forget about it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
that's some level of discipline.
Yeah. I don't want to know whether the price is going. I only care about the price when I want to buy or when I want to sell. So if it's moaning 100x, I don't care. I've had coin that I bought, they mooned. I didn't know that they mooned. It went back to nothing. And then I checked it. I said, okay, let me leave it again for 3 years. Any day it decides to moon again,
you will moon. We shine together.
So that is my journey with crypto. Crypto really changed me. I don't think I would have been a better entrepreneur. I wouldn't have understood what it means to play at a very high level, if not for crypto. I was playing business, but I never thought of organizing global business, big investors, the packaging, the PR one. But when
crypto gives you that opportunity.
It gives you the exposure to see yourself. Now I see myself like a founder that has his business in the stock market.
Beautiful.
So because now I'm doing with crowdfunding, large people investing in the project. You are thinking of multiples, how I can grow 10x, 100x. So it was crypto helped me do. It helped me become a better person.
And give us faster access to
growth.
Investors.
So to me, it wasn't about the money.
Growth.
But the growth, the personal growth, the personal development that I gained, that's what crypto did for me.
Beautiful. Cryptocurrency is one you would never go wrong with. Like, you would always know. There will be a set of people saying, this thing has come.
Yeah.
Some people will doubt it. But of course, it is only those who have put their hands in the game and tested the waters that can tell you that for real, this is a good place to play in. And here we have them in the studio with us, Michael and Hope Bernard, CTO and CEO at Zinari Finance Incorporated, telling you today that crypto is a good space to play in. So finally, to conclude this session before we do our bonus questions, just 5 of them, how can we do business with Zinari? How do we find Zinari? Where do we get to contact you to do business? How?
Okay, so to contact Zenari, we have a lot of platforms, but the easiest way to contact us, you could check our Telegram group at Zenari Community or Zenax Token, either of the two. We are 100% active. I'm always on Telegram. So if you even want to contact us directly from Telegram, on Telegram you will get access to us. And not just us, all the top Zenari holders are on Telegram.
Good.
The whole Zenari community is on Telegram. They're even the one doing the marketing on Telegram. Telegram, number 1.
At Zinari Community.
Yeah.
Download Telegram today. Search for us at Zinari Community.
Yeah.
We also have another community for Zinax at Zinax Token. Join there and you'll be able to connect with our army, our force. We are so dedicated. 247, no matter the country you are in the world, anytime you come on a community, you will always see people talking and shilling the project.
Yeah. And we also have our website, zinari.org, ZINARI. Zinary.org. That's for the payment gateway, everything payment gateway, fiat transfer,
Absolutely.
cross-border payments, Zinary.org. Then for our Zinax, NFTs, staking pools, just go to zinax.org. On zinax.org, you see all our links. Then our other side projects coming up like the zidemia.com, fixgang.com. But if you want to get access to all our links, everything, just check our Telegram group at Zenari Community or at Zinax Token. We are 100% there, every time, every day.
You heard from the horse's mouth how to find them, and of course, if you are interested in this project, it's a project that even the way it is being talked about, you want to be part of this project. It's a project that I love to see what the future of Zenari would look like and to be part of this story. So I believe you want to do the same. Follow the instructions you've had from them on how to contact them, and then you do that. So we are going to take a short break right now, coming to the end of this conversation, and then we'll come back to do the bonus session. This is the ritual for the business leader of the week. And away from just talking business, what other side of these brothers are we yet to find out? We're going to find those out with the bonus questions. This is still the business leader of the week on DABA TV, and I am Emeka Eze. Stay with me after this short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Fun time, game time. Michael and Hope Bernard here with me. 5 quick questions on the bonus session of the business leader of the week with Emeka Eze. And here it is. This is the part where we stop talking business. We stop talking crypto. We just slow down and look at a little bit of some chilly questions. So these questions might require you to answer a yes or no. Pick a simple answer or make a short explanation. It's not hard, straight to the point, but it's going to help us relax. So number one, for the both of you, you answer and you answer. So the first question is, to be a father overnight or be a husband overnight, which would you pick? I'm starting with Hope. To be a father overnight, you sleep this night and you wake up, there's a baby beside you, you're a dad. Or you sleep this night and you wake up, there's a woman beside you, it's your wife. You didn't make the pick, the recommendation straight. You didn't decide. Nobody asked your opinion. You're just giving the woman or the baby. Which would you prefer?
To be a father overnight.
To be a father overnight.
Yeah.
How about you? You wait till woman do now. to be a father, to be a father overnight.
To be a husband, you guys open your eye.
But as it is now, eyes is only open to Zinari.
Our thing is we have experience with our younger ones. So we have played pseudo father roles already.
Okay, so you are already like you have that father figure in some people's life, your younger one. Beautiful. So it's easier for you to pick being a father. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so for Michael and Hope Bernard to be a father over to be a husband. Question 2, what puts you in your most productive work mode? I would answer, I would play part of this game. For me, my most productive work mode, if I really want to get active, I listen to music, Burna Boy to be precise, and I can do work extraordinary. I can work for as long as I want. So what puts you in your most productive work mode?
My most productive work mode is...
What helps you to be in that yes?
What helps me get in my most productive work mode is an office.
Once you see office like this, ginger don't do.
The moment I like, even when I was in university, I had to go and rent an office
space,
pool, everything. Genesis Tech Hub. It was just 5,000, like a co-working space.
Yeah.
So I worked well there. But if I'm on my bed, I'm watching comedy skits. When I moved, that's why in our rooms we had to put like an office setting in each of our rooms.
Yeah.
So once I sit down on that chair, I can sit down there from morning till night.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What about you, Hope?
Well, mine may sound weird, but it's quality sleep.
Quality.
If I can take out time and sleep well, once I wake up, I'm charged up.
To work. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's even health-wise, it makes a lot of sense.
But if I didn't sleep well, or maybe I've been having a very hectic day, I won't be really charged up to work. So I take out time and sleep.
Beautiful.
Once I wake up, I'm okay.
Okay, so for Michael, an office gives him the strength to work, and for Hope, quality sleep, which is actually weird, is what gives him the strength to work. Interesting. So number 3, what is a perfect idea for a holiday vacation for you? Let's start with Hope.
Wow. Well, the perfect idea is me traveling out of Lagos, especially because Lagos alone, I battle with my mental health in Lagos. So
Okay, that's funny. It is the same Lagos that is making us money.
seriously, so I take vacations. My brother knows, and when I tell him I'm traveling, he doesn't argue with me. This one, because he knows that when I take those vacations, I'm more productive when I'm back. So I just have to leave Lagos. Doesn't matter where I'm going to, but let it be outside Lagos. So the perfect idea of a vacation is somewhere outside Lagos.
Try. You see, it
doesn't have to be expensive.
It's not just be Lagos, but that's perfect, beautiful. I think I like that. Nice.
Yeah.
That's really precise and straight. Michael, perfect idea for a holiday vacation?
Beach with a woman.
Beach with a woman. Yeah, also. All right, he said beach with a woman. Is there a woman?
Yeah,
No, you are safe. I've not said you should mention the woman. I just asked, is there a woman?
Yeah,
Yes, there's a woman, no problem. Okay, number 4. If you would, what is one thing in the world you want to change? If you could, if you have the strength to, what is one thing in the world you want to change? Okay, I'll go with Michael first.
What I want to change in the world is the financial system. If I could
Snap your fingers.
snap, I don't want the world to depend on one government for its money supply. Like the fact that everybody is subject to the US dollar, and that if the US wants to come to Nigeria today, they could just sanction us for using the dollar, and Nigeria's economy goes to zero. If I could swap it instantly, that's the only thing that drives me. And that's what made us work so hard on Zenari, because it's not just about I really want to build a rival to the existing financial system. I feel the world will not be safe if somebody can sit down and be minting the money that everybody across the world is using. So that's the only thing I feel if I could change, I would change.
All right, Hope, what was one thing you could change if you have the strength to?
One thing I could change if I had the strength to is to change the mentality of crypto investors. If I could change that, wow. Because as I said earlier on, crypto investors are actually investing to make fiat.
Yeah.
But that's not why crypto
was created at the first
is in
place.
existence. Yeah. So if I can make them see crypto as what they can hold on to, no matter the dip, no matter the rise, let us start buying and paying for services in cryptocurrencies. Let us make crypto like the currency it is created to be, not something to be used to make more
to flip
fiat.
cash on.
Yeah. So if I could do anything, if I had any superpower, I would just change everybody's mentality. Every shop you go to will tell you, pay me in crypto.
Wow, beautiful. So you see, you can't take away passion from people who originally has it. He wants to change finance, he wants to change crypto. We said this bonus session is to not talk about business, money. They still have to drag us back to. All right, it's fine. So this is the final question that calls it a show for us. Number 5, what are your most embarrassing moments? What is your most embarrassing moment? What is your most embarrassing moment? I'll tell you my most embarrassing moment. I was quite young. I was coming back from secondary school, and I was part of the seniors in secondary school, and I was having stomach upset, and I was not close to the house. It was kind of food poisoning. And I had to run into the closest bush to do my thing. Guess what? It was the junior I punished in school that day that saw me. So it became a story to tell in school the next day. Yeah. This session is not for me, it's for you. So what are your most embarrassing moments? I'll start with Hope this time.
Wow, I used to be a leader in my campus choir.
Okay.
And on that particular day, I was called up to lead a song, and coming up the stage, I started singing, and people were like shouting, like talking to me. I was like, wow, people are really, really getting the vibe. I increased the volume, only to come down and find out that my zip was actually open. So that was really an embarrassing moment for me.
How old were you?
I think I was up to 24 then.
Gee. Okay. All right, so I will leave you to imagine the rest. Now to Michael, what's your most embarrassing moment?
So I used to be a rapper.
Oh, rapper.
Yeah.
You drop bars.
Yeah, I used to be a rapper.
Don't
When I
tell me
was
your
on
most
campus.
embarrassing moment ended your music career.
So that particular day, I think Glow was doing a show on campus.
Yeah.
So then I won the best rapper in Unique.
Are you serious right
On
now?
campus, yeah. So, but I've stopped. I dropped that.
No, you drop bars before you go. Yeah.
So what then happened was, it reached my turn to perform.
Yeah.
Immediately I climbed the stage, to perform my song, my hit song then, hits in quotes.
You had this song. Let that studio record
I
though.
used to go to studio.
But I also have songs too.
The song was Campus Gear. So as I was about to start performing, everybody was already hating me. The DJ just off the lights. Like, I don't know what happened, the light went off, everything went off. So then they told me to wait. So I stood on the stage there with darkness. I waited for like 30 minutes. And after the whole 30 minutes, they now on the light. I wanted to perform. The DJ said, no, your song is not sweet. Let me move on so they can bring in the main artist. That is One Town and MI. So I had to start walking down in front of the whole school. So I was walking there, everybody started laughing at me, like, because when DJ said it, your song is not sweet, your song is not. So I just had to walk down in shame. So I never forget that day. I think that thing made me start rethinking if I was.
This music is my tune. Thank God you didn't blockchain at the end of the day. Now, imagine if Davido at the O2 Arena was about to perform, and they told him it was your school now.
Yeah.
And they told him, the owner of the show, that your song is not sweet. Wait, let's Burna Boy perform first on his own show. Come on, man. But those are the things that makes us in life, And at the end of the day, these things are memories that we are sitting now and are laughing about.
Yeah.
And interestingly, they have not affected the man or the persons that we have come to be.
Yeah.
Like I started with this show in the first quarter of 2021, the Nigerian government banned cryptocurrency, but it only took the strong, the fierce, the very consistent to play in that space. And today, businesses are surviving and are still dealing the right way. One of those entrepreneurs is the pair I have in the studio today, Michael and Hope Bernard of Zinari Finance Incorporated. You've heard the story, you've learned from them, you've known how to contact them, you've also learned how to do business with them and where to reach them, and what are the changes they are bringing, already effecting and still doing in the cryptocurrency space. This is what we do here at DABA TV, bring you stories of people, places, events, entrepreneurs that are really changing lives and changing the world. And we are proud to say that we're the first in Africa doing this, and we're going to keep giving you the quality you need. Drop in the comment section, tell us, who do you want us to bring on into the studio? And we're definitely going to bring them for you and talk these interesting sessions. Again, it is Hope and Michael or Bernard of Zinari Finance Incorporated on this episode of the Business Leader of the Week. And until we see next week, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I love you. Stay tuned and keep watching DABA TV. Bye for now.